Hello everyone. First of all, thank you for watching this video. You probably wonder if there's any strategy that requires very little investment but provide a high profit gains. So let me tell you about this strategy that I have experimented and test for a few days. So what would we be farming? Well, the answer is asset. You probably find tons of imprisoned monsters on the journey, but they provide very little reward that you might not catch your attention. But guess what? They do give an insane amount of profit. So let's dive in with the setup and how you can gain profits from assets. The first one is to explain how this works. Well, as you can see, when you are leveling or you're running some atlas, you see a lot of imprisoned monster, but they
Yes.
don't drop a lot and you rarely see some greater essence, right? Well, that's because you are doing it wrong. And right now I'm gonna tell you how to do it efficiently. So first thing is about gears. Which gears you are required to farm some essence? Or the answer is anything is fine. You don't even need any percentage rarity on the gears, any anything at all. Well, you can do pretty much with no body armor or anything because
Yes.
the way you get the essence, it doesn't require any use from the waystone. You can run T1 just fine, like this one. Here
Go.
it's fine to get essence. Or you can run T15, okay? That's good. Or T16 plus 2. Well, it's all about your preference. Well, for me, the fastest way to clear a map is to use waystone tier 1. So this is the optimal strat to get the essence from the atlas. And the second one is how does this work? Well, you need some LS point. Well, that is true for anything in this game. But you get 2 LS from completing tier 1 quest and go up to 30, right? On this strategy, you only need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one is the most important one to get essence. Get resonant lattice that gives you a 50% chance to get 2 additional essence. Well, how does this work? Well, you have any imprisoned monster when you come into your journey, there's a 50% to get 2 more. And the base imprisoned monster, you get 1 to 3. And for this one, you now have 3 to 5 essence from just one single mob. So this is the most important one and how we can gain profits from that. The second important one is this crystalline growth that you get an extra 10% to get an essence. For the base map, right, there's already a 10% base chance to get essence from any kind of map, even if you don't have this one. Yeah. So with this node, and the 2 others in here, you can get up to 31 base chance to get an additional essence. But the third important one in this atlas is not one single node, but actually 6 nodes. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. You need 5 more. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 10 points, right? And the most optimal way to get is 13 because you have 2 additional points here and 1 here. With this, you now have all the points needed to get Waystone. Any addition like me right here, I have 30, right? If you want to like do everything, yeah, you can put point here, but it doesn't really matter too much. It's just some additional one, and now you have own 30. Which you might want to get this one because uh, an imprisoned monster also counts as a rare monster, as you can see when you clean maps. So if you have this point, then they have additional chance to give you more currency that might drop device from the SM monster. Yes, I have gotten around 15 device from just the SM monster alone. So you might get a lot of device from this one. So it is important to get, but it doesn't increase any essence drop. So just take it as a grain of salt if you want. And now, why this 5? Because you now have 8% increase effect of precursor tablet. With 5 of this, you now have 40%. So the way Path of Exile works is that any they only care about the natural number. Any decimal behind will not be calculated. So for this strategy, you need at least 3 towers that are close to each other like this one. This is like, you don't have to be this close. Any closer or further than this, yeah, this one, this is okay. As you can see, the number of this map in here will have 3 tower buffing it. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you have around 10, which is good. And this one is very good. But if not, it's 1, 2, 3 like here. It's also optimal. So why 3? Why not any other number? Well, because you need this tablet. You need a overseer, or as I can say, a map boss, because the area with map boss contain an additional asset. With this suffix, you don't have to care about the prefix or even implicit. You can have 3, up to 3 maps in range. This is fine. You don't need 6 like here or 7. This is overkill. You only need to have 3, and that's good enough. So why is that? Okay, I'm gonna put 1 here and show you why. Okay, as you can see, well, because there's not many areas that don't have map boss. So even if this one, yeah, area with map boss contain 3 additional assets. So why you need 3? Because as I explained before, Path of Exile only care about the natural number. So you have 40% increase from the precursor tablet, right? If you have only 2, for example, this one, if you have 2, see? If you only have 2, the 40% of this would be 2.8. So 2.8, any decimal behind will not be calculated. So if you have 2.8, well, you have 2. But if you had 3, now the 40% will be 4.2, and it gives you 4 additional assets. So yes, you really want to get number 3. And if you have 4 or 5, then it's good. You have additional one, that's good, but 5 is still, yeah, it doesn't give you an extra like 3. If you have only 3 or 6, then and oh, I'm sorry, if you have 5, you can have 7. Sorry, it's my math problem. But yeah, to get 5, you might need to be really lucky or use the most out of this world. So only 3 is enough. Okay, so the question is, the how much is the cost to this? So yeah, if you tie in the accent here, you can see there are 3 types to gain accent. The first one is percentage chance to get an accent. Well, this one is not optimal. This is the normal tablet. Then they only have up to 20% chance to contain an accent. And compared to the mass board with 100% chance, this is nothing. So never get this one. Okay. The second one is the waystone. The waystone gives you an additional essence, and any tier is fine, but getting enough maps to run with this modifier is not recommended, because you might take a lot of time to gather all the maps needed to get this. So I rather run with white maps. It's far more better than, yeah, just buy 1 or 2, and the time you needed to buy 1 or 2 maps that have that modifier you can run like 5 tier 1s. So yeah, I strongly not recommend to get an additional essence map like here. Okay, so the last one is, of course, the Overseer tablet that contain an additional essence. This one, they sell, as you can see here, 1, 5. This is either scammer or someone who are lost in the game. They don't know what to do. So the right price on this one is, the minimum one is 50 here. I have tried DMing some people in here and got some response with 15 sub, but I think the correct price would be 20. Yeah, if you DM anyone in this 20 category, then you can buy most of them. So yeah, the cost of this one is around 60 because you have to buy at least 3. Okay, so the cost for this is 60. For maps, it's free. Okay, and that's it. That's the cost to run Essence Farming. So how good is it? Well, if this is my build to, yes, this is Spark build for running anything in any content, but it's not needed. So I'm gonna drop the temporaries because I might bring the most out of this map. So yeah, you pretty much just farm essence and that's it. So one last way on setup, like how many essence in total you can have on a single map. Well, if you run in my strategy, you have at least 3 here, right? With 40% chance, you now have 4. So the minimum one you get per map is 4. Now, any map has 10% base chance to get essence. And with 24% extra chance, you now have 1 out of 3 maps that have 5 instead of 4. And if you see the patch note on 0.11, you can see that there are now a number of maps now have 50 more chance to contain an essence. Now for which map, I don't know. There's been no information about which map that has an extra essence. So yeah, I guess you just need to be lucky. But if you get this kind of map, you now have 81% chance to get 5. And that's good. Yeah, 80% chance to get 5. And you have another 20% chance to get double the amount of essence in your map. So if I roll correctly and get a double, now I get 7 essence because 3 I double it to 6 and 40% of 3 is another one. So I get 7. If I can get lucky with like 31% base chance or 81% base chance, then I get 8 essence. If I have a waystone, Russian you have 9. If you have more tower, you have 10, 11 or something like that. But the most optimal one is running with 7. So okay, I'm running this one. Keep that in mind. You don't need the mapboard influence. If you have this one, then but for this one you have to clear the 81 the 81 maps with bosses in it, so you can get the crystal realm. That area with map bosses contain an additional essence, but you need 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6. You have to get 6 points to get this one. This is good. So if you have a map spot in it, then you get another additional essence, so you can have 8 in the single map. But if you're running this, it is fine. You still have 4 or even more. So you don't really need the marble influence. Yeah, it is pretty much the way to farm it. And how much the essence in the game right now? Well, you can check the price on right here. They vary pretty much. I have list some on the table right here. That for the normal essence, they go around nearly 1 exile to 11 for the normal one, and the greater one, if you hit the jackpot on the big five, then you might get 2 divines or at least 1/3 of the divine. Then yeah, you might think that you have to run to get greater essence, right? Well, the answer is no. You only need to get the electricity. You already have a lot of money. So if it costs you like 60 exile to complete the 3 towers, you only have to run around 5 map if you are extremely unlucky to get enough, yeah, to get enough money to buy another 3. So you might be wondering, if you run T1 maps, do you get currency? Well, the answer is yes, because currency doesn't get affected by the level of your waystone. As a matter of fact, I have run, to get this one, I have run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, around 8 maps to get these 3 towers, and it dropped me 1 divine. So yeah, you don't really need any tier to get currency. So there are 4 ways to get money from this. The first one is essence curse. The second one is currency. The third and fourth one is the 2 bases right here, which is the Sapphire and the Stellar Amulet. For those who know, then yes, you change it so you can get a very nice unique. But for those who don't know, this can sell for 20 exile per ring and up to 100 exile for this amulet. I have not checked the market for at least 2 days, but the last time I see it, it is 1 divine for 2 amulets. So yes, you can get a lot of money, and they don't require any levels, which any is fine. This one is 66 from tier 1, and yes, you can get 20 exile from this. And that's all kind of money you can get. Right here, I have cleared all my inventory, so you can see how much you gain from running. So let's test with some kind of maps, okay? Well, for this one, so I have dropped my temporary, so it's gonna run like more normal because we run in T1. I don't think there will be any problem running this one. Yeah, you pretty much should run. That's it. I should really get the penalty for the movement speed on the spark, but not needed. Yeah, the first one. For the essence, let's check. The essence infinite is 1.38 star. Keep that in mind, this is T1, so you can run with even not capping your resistance. You can get like even 0 and you can clear that is fine. But if you run with 0 resistance on a boss, then you might get into trouble, so let's keep that in mind. Okay, so you have 2 now. Torment and Battle. It's not really worth it. Okay, I've run enough to see all the things now. Torment, another one.
A rare treasure.
Yeah, you can see right here, you have 4 additional essence.
Victory is mine.
Wait, see that? I dropped 1 more thing. Oh. Okay. So many rare monsters out here. I wish I used
I
Morris
need
right
more
now.
time.
I'm so used to it.
I need more time.
Infinite again. And now there's the boss. Okay, you drop the tablet. It's good. You have to buy more. Well, for this video, I will only run 3 maps. So you get the idea of the profit you gain. But yeah, you just want electricity and the greater one. That's good. Maybe a little better is haze, but yeah, that's it. I'm not really good at finding wave enhancement. Nothing else.
Sand take you.
I hope I can hit the 15% chance, so I get 2 more on this.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Got it.
Fall before me.
This is the boss, right? Yeah.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, Rain Monster is up there. I didn't notice that it already showed the Rain Monster. I think I cleared 1 essence, right? So there should be at least 3 more, so all 3 will be essence. Not. Not clear how many. Not even sure. But another
Didn't break a sweat.
body 11. Okay, this over. As I said before, you don't need the map boss influence. You can run any just fine. So far, we are very unlucky because most of the time we only have 4, when it could be 5, or it could be 7, it could be 8.
Not yet.
Okay, I'm kind of lost here. Oh, he's okay.
Enough
What?
already. Haunted foes.
This time you want to get bow off on it. If it goes up, or then oh, okay. Oh, 3. Nice one. Infinite. Okay. Electricity. That's money right there. Oh, I see a lot. Enhancement.
Garukan favors
Infinite.
me.
Another more than one exile. So many rares. Oh, greater one. Okay, good. That's money. Yeah, as you can see, I can get even greater in tier 1. It doesn't really matter which tier you run, honestly. Okay, I have breach, and I don't really care about this one because we are running 67. And now the map is over.
Not yet.
No tablet. Okay, and that's it. This is 3 maps I run, and you can see if you have more movement speed or faster blink, like Tamara Race, this one is overkill. You don't really need this one, but if you have enough movement speed, like for example this boot right here, or some nodes that gives you extra movement speed, like this node, or not this node, this node, yeah, this too. But for this one you need Deadeye or some use that gives you 2% extra movement speed, then that's good enough. Yeah, just have to run fast and you get the money because we run in tier 1. You don't need any damage at all. And that's this for this video. I hope you can earn enough money from this. Like me, I guess electricity and
Hey,
that's electricity here. Or just 3 maps and very bad RNG and I get a great turn. Yeah. Even this one you get this around 1 is out. This infinite is 1.3. So we have 5 here. It's very good for new player because you can have a lot of money running this strategy and you don't really need much investment on this one, guys. Yeah, just run T1 and you get the money. That's it. See, I still have at least 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10, around 20 maps that I can run to get more profit on, or even some greater essence. If you hit the greater essence, then yeah, only the flame body and ice don't give much, but this one they only, yeah, lots of money gain for this. So good luck on your journey, and I hope you can earn enough device to gear up and then maybe do some other optimal strategy I can tell you in the next video. Thank you and have a nice day.